Hello, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Pangkatana and I am a fourth semester student and at the State Christian Protestant Theological College of Sentani. I will be interpreting a passage of scripture that I found very difficult take from Philippians chapter 3 verses 1 through 16 with the title of Recap the True Truth. Philippians chapter 3 verses 1 through 16 can indeed be difficult to interpret for a prepare operation, including its historical context, the Greek language concept, and the possibility of differing interpretations. Generally, this typically arises because Paul connects the concept of righteousness through the law with the righteousness through faith in Christ, and he also speaks of pressing on the toward perfection in Christ, which can lead to diverse interpretations. Lead to diverse interpretations. Generally, this difficulty arises because Paul connects the concept of righteousness through the law with righteousness through faith in Christ, and he also speaks of pressing on the word in Christ, which can lead to diverse interpretations. The book of Philippians is one of the letters written by the Apostle Paul to the Christ in Philippi, a city in the region of Macedonia and now part of Greece. Paul wrote this letter while he was imprisoned around 60 through 62 AD. The historical background of chapter 3 of Philippians is Paul wrote this letter to encourage and instruct the Christians in Philippi. He wanted to strengthen their faith and remind them of the importance of living in Christ. In a cultural context, Philippines was a weighty and politically important Roman city. The crews in Philippines consisted of people from various cultural and religious backgrounds. Paul wanted to teach them to live as faithful citizens in this world, but also as citizens of heaven living according to the principles of Christ. In a literary context, and this letter belongs to the genre of apostolic letters common at the time. Some apostolic letters usually contain theological teaching and practical advice for Christian congregations. The essence of Philippians chapter 3 verses 1 through 16 is about how we as believers should continually press forward toward the goal of knowing Christ rather than focusing on worldly things or personal achievements. Paul encourages us to the past and strive to reach spiritual maturity and to live according to the calling we have received in Christ. The application of Philippians chapter 3 verses 1 and through 16 in the present context is about focusing on knowing Christ, not on worldly achievements. We must forget what is behind and continually press toward the goal, which is Christ. We must live according to our calling in Christ, even though we are not perfect, and continually strive to know Him more deeply. That's all. May the Lord of Heaven, the living word, bless you all. Shalom.